Welcome in, guys, and welcome to episode 3 in season 16. This is Underground. This is the return to the temple. 3025 tonight is another episode of Underground. First match of the night, triple threat match. Brandon Styles, Devin the Cobra taking on Kelly Mavericks. Third match of the night, implications for Reina De Reinas for this final spot in that Reina De Reinas women's title match at Opera Cup. Harley Webb, Dream, and Amber Andrews. Next match, four-way tables elimination. The Gunner R2K, Brooklyn Joker, Digital Dog, and Jahki. Third match, it's the Battle of the Misters in Mr. Amazing and Mr. Galaxy. Next match, Witcher taking on Amber Sparks. Sixth match of the night, LWO's Puerto Rican side of the things versus the Black Lotus Triad in tag team action. And in the main event, 2 out of 3 falls tables match. John Covington versus Thomas Wolfe. Let's get into the first match of the evening. Brandon Styles, Devin the Cobra, and Kelly Mavericks. Let's get into the opening contest of tonight's Underground. Coming to the temple, here's Brandon Styles. Brandon Styles. Where's the kid? Here we go. Here we go, Brandon Styles. 3-way match to start off tonight's episode. Brandon Styles, Devin the Cobra, and Kelly Mavericks. These 4 episodes of Underground are implications to get into the Opera Cup. Every single person, men and women, are booked on all these 4 shows. We've got 1 more show to do, and then we are on that road in July in the Opera Cup. There we go. Devin the Cobra. Here comes Devin. That entrance is pretty dope, to be quite honest with you. I do like that entrance. It's very unique, to say the least. Devin the Cobra. Brandon Styles, Kelly Mavericks. If you are coming in on Twitch, feel free to hit that follow button. We are on the road to 670. 2 more followers onto 670 on Twitch. And if you are coming on and watching the premiere on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. If you're new, hit that bell for all notifications. And whilst you're hitting that bell, we will ring ours. Here comes the third competitor in this match. Kelly Mavericks. He's just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. He's not a boy toy. Boy toy. He's just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. He's just a surfer boy. Surfer 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 boy toy. Let's play his favourite character and his favourite theme, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. 3-way match to start off this episode of Underground. Let's get into it. Eliminations are on. Here we go. Nice clothesline by Kelly Mavericks to start on Devin the Cobra. There we go. First pin of the action. Not even a 1. There we go. Brandon Styles on Devin the Cobra. And here comes Kelly Mavericks. New look for Kelly Mavericks. I like to have different looks for people in my efed. I don't like to have the same look that they look in their efed. I like to have a bit of a changey range. It's Candlestick in the match now. Nice counter by Kelly Mavericks. Taking down Brandon Styles. There we go. Kick in the face. Right in the face. There we go. What is Brandon Styles doing? Beautiful. There we go. Second cover of the match. 1 and a 1 count. There we go. Taking Brandon Styles out of the match. Here comes Devin the Cobra. Right into the gut of Kelly Mavericks. Am I tripping or can I not hear the crowd? I don't know if you can hear the crowd. Let me know if you can hear the crowd. I turned it down a little bit because it was a bit too loud. My God. Right into the face with that kendo stick. Nice suplex on Kelly Mavericks outside. We are going outside in this match. There we go. What is this? Oh, back of the head by Brandon Styles. Shocking Kelly Mavericks. Oh my God, right in the gut of Kevin the Cobra. Oh, nice poison around. Brandon Styles. Is he going to get some weapons? No, he's going back. Oh no, he's going back inside that ring. What is he doing? There we go, Kelly Mavericks back inside the ring. Here we go, Brandon Styles, nicely done. Candlestick. No what? Counter. What is this? Brandon Styles. Into the cover. Uno. And just an Uno. What is this by Brandon Styles? Nice cutter. Nice clothesline there by Brandon Styles on Devin the Cobra. What is this? Blame Buster. There we go, into the cover. Brandon Styles 1, a 2 count. There we go, I think he's going to finish Devin the Cobra and eliminate him in this 3-way dance. What is this? Another cutter. Beautiful. Here we go, Brandon Styles into the cover. Whoa. There we go, Brandon Styles getting some more weaponry in this match. What has he got? Another kendo stick. Kelly Maverick says no. Irish whip ball. Nice drop kick by Kelly Mavericks. Nice. Knee strike into the face of Kelly Mavericks into the cover. 1, a 2 count. There we go. Whoa. Oh, the family drills. Brandon Styles won't be having any babies anytime soon. My God, he's still up. He's got up off that. My God. Do you have balls, Brandon? Nice drop kick. There we go. Nice clothesline. There we go. This might be it though. Devin Cobra setting something up. What is it? Pop up power bomb into the cover. 1, 2, and 3 count. Devin the Cobra eliminates Brandon Styles. There we go. Kendo stick right into the dome of Devin the Cobra. Into the cover by Kelly Mavericks. He's just a sexy boy. 1, a 2, and that is the 3 count. And Devin the Cobra has won this opening 3-way match. And the winner of the match, he's just a sexy boy, Kelly Mavericks. There we go, great win for him. Will he be in the Opera Cup this year? Don't forget, all these 4 shows will be implications into that Opera Cup tournament. Let's get into the second match of the evening. think it's going to be another three-way match, but it will be for the women. Who's going to be the final entrant into that Reina De Reinas Women's 6-2 Survive match at the Opera Cup? We have Dream, Harley Webb, and Amber Andrews. Let's get into this three-way match. Don't forget, it will be a 6-2 Survive match at the Opera Cup for the Reina De Reinas Women's Championship. Let's get my paperwork at the minute. Let's have a gander who's in that women's match. It will be La Reina, the women's champion, taking on Irene Mercer, Witcher Toni Cox, and Rachel Romero. There's 4 women. This is going to be the 5th women, and then next episode we will have another match, and the winner of that will make it a 6-2 Survive match at the Opera Cup for the Reina De Reinas Women's Championship in La Reina's first title defense. There we go. The Toxic Spider. Here comes Harley Webb. Harley Webb, the Toxic Spider. Don't forget, in this match there is Amber Andrews and Dream. Will it be the Dream of Dream to be in that Reina De Reinas Women's Championship match at the Opera Cup? Here comes the Toxic Spider, Harley Webb. The final women's qualifier for the Reina De Reinas Championship match next episode will be a 5-2 Survive match. It will be Amber Extreme, Holly Henderson, Kayla Boo, Tammy, the wife, and the debuting of someone that I've been wanting to bring in for quite a while. And here comes Dream. Here comes Dream. I'm a dreamer. She's a dreamer. There we go, 3-way match. We just had a 3-way match for the guys for implications into the Opera Cup. This is more important than that other match. This is implications to get into that 6-2 Survive match for the Reina De Reinas Women's Championship. There we go. The third competitor in this 3-way match tonight, Amber Andrews, is going to pull their ticket into that Reina De Reinas Women's 6-2 Survive Championship match at the Opera Cup. We've got 4 competitors. This will make it 5 in the next episode, the last qualifier, and that will make it a 6-2 Survive. Matches announced. Obviously, that 6-2 Survive match. Sawyer will defend his world title. Opera Cup finals, obviously. Openweight title defense. Philip Diamond III, Alex Storm, and Jackson Brooks. Obviously, the Gift of the Gods title will be defending at Opera Cup with the 6 medallion winners. Yet to be announced. Those matches into the cover, though. Not even a one. Obviously, Opera Cup final. Global Honor Crane Championship. 6-2 Survive. Logan Windsor and Matt Storm will take on Mike Wason, and Mike Wason will have to find a partner of his choosing. Andrew Dubs and Vipero, and a partner of his choosing will take on the Black Lotus Triad in a 2 out of 3 falls trios match. Blaze and a partner of his choosing, due to Totes not being in the universe anymore, will take on Austin Bagwell and a partner of his choosing. And then El Grande, Britton Cano, and American Phoenix will be in Lucha Libre tag action. And then the cage match that we've been waiting for, Bounty Hunter taking on Draven in that steel cage. That is the Opera Cup special event. But tonight it's all about episode 3 of Underground, the return of the Temple in 3025. Who's going to win this three-way match and be added to that Reina De Reinas championship match? Don't forget Witch is on the card tonight. She's there already, but she will be facing another LWO member, which will be a singles match. She won't be facing one of the Mexicans of the LWO. She will be facing the Puerto Rican side of the LWO as we have a chat. Here comes the Toxic Spider, nicely done by Harley Webb. Steel chair shot by Amber Andrews into the cover on the Toxic Spider into the cover. No one there though, with not even a one. Oh, nice super kick by the Toxic Spider. Here we go, Toxic Spider. Here we go, the World DDT. And we go into the cover on Dream. One, just the one. There we go, just slamming her face right onto the freaking canvas. Here comes Amber Andrews. Nice Olympic type slam there by Andrews. Nice counter by the Toxic Spider. There we go. What is Harley Webb doing? Dream says, nah, mate. No offense for you, my darling. Oh, super kick. Drop kick, sorry. Countered. Russian Lab squeak. Oh, now raining down the punches. And we're going to the cover. One. Just a one count. The Toxic Spider's on his going on at Madden. Here comes Harley Webb, the Toxic Spider. One of the most decorated women in this temple. Here we go. Double knees. Another double knees and a chair shot back of the head by Amber Andrews, sorry. Into the cover by Amber Andrews on Dream. The dream is over. Here we go. Oh, diving outside. Wow. The dream is over for Dream. It's up to Amber Andrews and the Toxic Spider at the minute. As I need to find a pen. Toxic Spider and Amber Andrews. There we go, we're still outside here. Amber Andrews getting some more weapons. What she get? Oh, she's got a kendo stick. Harley Webb is down, and here comes the kendo stick right into the back of the Toxic Spider. Oh, spear outside. Painfalls do happen in the ring, though. I would love to get yourself in that bloody ring, woman. My God. Amber Extreme. What is she doing? She was not going to go from there to there. Here we go, backhand. Right, now. Back fist right into the face of the Toxic Spider. Inside the ring goes the Toxic Spider. There we go, figure four. There we go, will Harley Webb tap out? No. Releases the hold. There we go. What is this? World DDT. There we go. Nicely done by the Toxic Spider. There we go. Toxic Spider Harley Webb. My God. All red. You know what I like? I love a good redhead. Married to one. Here we go. What is the Toxic Spider doing? Oh, nicely done. Into the cover. One. Oh my God. My God. Toxic Spider. Harley Webb's on one tonight. Ladies and gentlemen. Knee strike right in the face. There we go. Setting something up. Here comes Harley Webb. Toxic Spider. Oh, the forearm into the face. Middle term buckle. Here we go. What is this? Oh, beautiful. Here we go. Into the cover by Harley Webb. 1 and 2. Ah, the kick out by Amber. What a great triple threat match this has turned out to be. Forearm. Right in the face. There we go, the Toxic Spider. This might be it, though. On the knees, he wheezes. There we go. This might be it. Toxic Spider has won this triple threat match. The winner of this match is Harley Webb, and she will go on to that 6 to survive match at the uppercut for the Reina De Reinas Women's Championship. The winner of the match, Harley Webb. Right, let's get into the next match of the evening. It will be a fatal four-way tables elimination match. Digital Dog, Gunner, R2K, Brooklyn Joker, and Jahki. This is about to get meaty, absolute meaty, in fact. 4 meaty men in a tables elimination match. Let's get into it. Here we go. Who's going to be the first person out of here? It's Gunner, R2K. Why's everyone got that bloody entrance? No, it's kill or anything, but I think I need to change. There's 2 people on this same entrance. There we go, the damn right, I am Gunner, and he is Gunner R2K in this tables elimination match. He's going to win this absolutely mental match. There we go, Gunner R2K is ready. Who's next? Who is next? Coming to the temple, he is Brooklyn Joker. There we go. Brooklyn Joker's ready for this tables elimination match. Here we go. Coming to the temple, he is Temple's big dog. It is Digital Dog. There we go, Digital Dog's in this four-way tables elimination match. Four big bastards. And here comes the fourth big bastard. He is Jahki. What a better way to start off this episode. Well, not start off it, but return to the temple, obviously, of four big bastards trying to put each other through a fucking table. Implications for Opera Cup starts right now. Here we go. Four-way tables elimination match. Gunner R2K, Brooklyn Joker, Digital Dog, and Jahki. Here we go. Tables elimination. Starting right about now. Look at this. Four big bastards in the ring. Here we go. What is this by Gunner R2K? Nicely done. What is Brooklyn Joker doing? My God, mental. Here we go. Jahki's got a ladder. I can't see that because Gunner R2K and Digital Dog are in the ring, kicking the living shits out of each other. There we go, working on the digits, working on the arms of the big man Digital Dog. I don't know who's the biggest in this match. I probably think it is Digital Dog, to be quite honest. My God. Gunner R2K. There we go, Gunner R2K taking out Powerbomb attempt on Jahki. Here we go, Powerbomb City about to erupt. Powerbomb and ditch. There we go, I think Brooklyn Joker's about to get some tables. What in the world is Gunner R2K doing? What is this? This guy's not meant to be doing this. Wait, I thought I was going to go for a freaking moonsault. Powerbomb again. Mental. There we go, tables in the ring by Gunner. Digital Dogs and Brooklyn Joker outside with tables. Oh, table right into the face of Digital Dogs. My God. Crazy bastards. There we go. Ass kick right into the face of Jahki. Brooklyn Joker's got a table. Did have a table. Irish whip. Look at this. Digital Dog's doing some. I mean, Brooklyn Joker's doing some Lucha Libre nails. Powerhouse powerbomb. My God, tables are everywhere. Jahki sets up a table. Brooklyn Joker sets up a table. Jahki goes out. Brooklyn Joker goes out. More tables. Get the tables. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the tables 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 hit the floor. If the crowd chants "We want tables," they've got there's like 6 tables out. Fucking hell, man. There we go, Brooklyn Joker and Jahki. Spine on the pine. Nice counter by Gunner R2K. Jahki's in the ring. Oh my God. Gunner R2K meets the turnbuckle. I think we've got more tables. How many tables do we need? We need loads. Oh my God, it's full of tables. It's Table City in this temple. Jahki's got a table. I know what you're doing, love. Here we go. Oh, right on the table. Why is Jahki just still stood there with a table in his hand? Put it in. What are you doing? Oh, that's why you wanted to do it. Here we go. Oh, Digital Dog right on the table. Didn't put him through it. Jahki's about to put the Gunner R2K through a table. First elimination. Here we go. Gunner R2K has gone through the table. So that's Jahki with a point. 3 remain in this elimination tables match. My God, face first right on the table. Jahki's going to take a breather whilst the biggest guys in this match fight. There we go, Digital Dog and Brooklyn Joker, the biggest bastards in this ring. Digital Dog's got finger up through the table goes Brooklyn Joker. Here we go, 2 remain. Jahki of Digital Dogs. My God, knee strike right in the face of Jahki. Table. My God, there's tables everywhere. What is Digital Dog doing from the top rope? You don't really see him do this. What in this guy's doing? Big guy's DDT from the top rope. Nice. There we go. Fairy tale ending. My God, look at this big bastard. What is he doing? There we go, just working on the arms now of Jahki, going outside the ring, going inside the ring. I think he's thinking about, I don't know what he's doing. Tables match continues, elimination 2 remain. Get a table, Didge. What in the world are you doing? Get a table! Digital Dog saying, there's a table for two. And the other name's got Jahki on it. And we go, submission in a tables match. Digital Dog, you need to put that bastard through a table. That's not going to work. Jahki taps out, but that's not the end of the match. You have to put your guy through the bloody table. What are you doing? That will cost you an arm and a leg. How many tables are in this freaking match? Can't even count. Jahki with the table. Sets up that table. I think Digital Dog's going to lose this tables match because I don't know what's going through his freaking head. I think he's got Thomas Wolfe on his mind. Talking about Thomas Wolfe, we'll see him in the main event in a 2 out of 3 falls singles tables match. There we go, Jahki has got Digital Dog. This might be over though. Yep, we've got a winner of this tables elimination match, and that is Jahki. My God. There we go, the winner of this tables 4-way elimination match, Jahki. What a match. Get the freaking tables. Here we go. Next match is the Battle of the Misters, as we have Mr. Amazing against Mr. Galaxy. Here we go. The Battle of the Misters. It's Mr. Amazing against Mr. Galaxy. Here we go. Mr. Amazing. Mr. Amazing. Mr. Amazing is in the temple. Mr. Amazing. This match is going to be amazing. It's the Battle of the Misters. It's Mr. Amazing. It is Mr. Galaxy. Who's going to become the winner in this Mr. versus Mr. encounter? Mr. Amazing. There we go, let's get into his opponent for tonight. Mr. Amazing taking on Mr. Galaxy. It's the Battle of the Misters. One person will become a sir after this. Oh my God, he's got the same bloody entrance. Is that gimmick infringement? There we go, Mr. Galaxy versus Mr. Amazing. This match is about to get amazing. Oh, the both of them got the same bloody entrance. Is this a tag team? Could be a tag team for this year's Reina De Reinas Tag League when we bring back the tag titles. I don't think Bounty Hunter will be pleased with us bringing back the World Tag Team titles and bringing back the World Trios titles, because he was the one who retired them in the fucking first place. That's the reason why we have a open weight championship. The Global Honor Crown got open weight championship instead of a tag titles and a trios because he bloody retired them. When he turned on Draven, unfortunately. Here we go. It's the Battle of the Misters right now in the temple. Mr. Amazing, Mr. Galaxy, right now. Let's do this. Ring that bell. There we go. Chops by Mr. Galaxy. There we go, Mr. Amazing with an amazing pin. For one. I don't know about you guys. If you are watching on the replay on YouTube, can you tell me how the crowd is? Because I can't hear it through my earphones. I can hear it a little bit, but it's very quiet for some reason. Do it now. Here we go. Doesn't matter though. Mr. Amazing with an amazing elbow drop from the top rope. Here we go, Mr. Amazing taking out Mr. Galaxy outside the Battle of the Misters, who will become a Sir. Here we go inside the ring. Here comes Mr. Amazing back inside the ring. There we go, working on the legs and the back of Mr. Galaxy. There we go, armbar applied on Mr. Galaxy by Mr. Amazing. Don't know about you, but if we are doing the World Tag League this year, the Reina De Reinas Tag League, it's Mr. Amazing and Mr. Galaxy teaming up. It's the Battle of the Amazings. Well, the Battle of the Misters. I would love to put these two together as a tag team in this year's Reina De Reinas. And we got working on the neck of Mr. Amazing, rope break. There we go. Slamming him down on the canvas. That wasn't amazing. There we go, that choke's not amazing either. There we go. I think Andrew Dubbs is backstage watching this match because Andrew Dubbs is very good friends with Mr. Amazing. I mean, with Mr. Galaxy, sorry. Here we go. Into the cover by Mr. Galaxy. A 1 count. There we go. Turnbuckle. Goes Mr. Amazing. There we go. Look at this. Dirty tactics by Mr. Galaxy. Side the ring goes Mr. Galaxy, getting some weapons in this singles match, the Battle of the Misters. Mr. Amazing's about to take a seat. That's Galaxy. Repeat chair shots. Here we go. What is this? Beautiful. Submission-based move there by Mr. Galaxy. Oh my God, absolute technician in this ring tonight. Working on the freaking digits. My God. No collarbone for freaking Mr. Amazing. That wasn't amazing. That was amazing. This is even more amazing. Galaxy's face is about to meet the canvas. Into the cover by Mr. Amazing. 1, 2, and a kick out by Mr. Galaxy. Here we go, sharp shooter. Applied on Mr. Galaxy by Mr. Amazing. Who's going to win this singles match? And Mr. Galaxy has tapped out. This match was amazing. go. Mr. Amazing beats Mr. Galaxy in this singles match. The Battle of the Misters, and that match was amazing. Here we go, the next match of the night. Here we go, singles action. It is Witcher Toni Cox taking on LWO's Puerto Rican side of the LWO, Amber Sparks. Here we go. Singles action. Witcher taking on Amber Sparks. Up next. Coming to the temple, she is the Aztec Queen. It is Witcher Toni Cox. Here we go. Toni Cox is in the ring. Witcher Toni Cox, the leader of the Donna Del Mundo stable, and here comes the leader of the LWO's Puerto Rican side of the LWO, Amber Sparks. Don't forget, Toni Cox is in that 6 to survive women's Reina De Reinas women's match for the title. The matches that Toni Cox have had in the temple are technically all members of the LWO. Two members of the LWO down from the Mexican side of it. Beat the leader, La Reina, or Vendetta Vice, and then beat, if I might, she beat Jessie Hernandez last episode, and now tonight she's facing the leader of the Puerto Rican side of it, Amber Sparks. Next episode, she'll be facing Maya Galelo as she continues the arc of beating the entire LWO on her quest to become Reina De Reinas Women's Champion. The reason why she's facing all LWO members because last season the LWO Latino Women's Order screwed Witcher out of every single opportunity when it came to the $1,000 briefcase. Will she vanquish all these members? Not vanquish as in like remove them from the temple, but beat every single one of them on her quest to become Reina De Reinas Women's Champion. Here we go, Witcher Toni Cox taking on Amber Sparks. Singles action, here we go. Tie-up is on. The tie-up is on. The tie-up is on. Amber Sparks has got Witcher's hand. She's definitely not going to shake it. She's definitely not shaking it. She's fucking ripping it apart. Here we go. Can Witcher counter this? Here we go. On the hair of Witcher and the neck of Witcher. Here we go. Beautiful counter by Witcher. So what you get. Witcher Toni Cox into the first cover of the match. One and one count. Just the one. Here we go. Witcher Toni Cox. Irish whip. There we go. A little bit of Lucha Libre by Witcher. Spinning and spinning around. You spin me right round, baby. Right round. Two more matches on tonight's card. Tag team match and then that singles 2 out of 3 falls tables match main event. Here we go. Witcher. Beautiful. From the top rope by Witcher Toni Cox. Can she vanquish and beat another LWO member? Hey. Cheating does win matches. Here we go, mate, in the middle by both of these women, Witcher and Amber Sparks. Who's going to win this singles match? Here we go, chops. Chops back and forth. There we go, Irish whip. And a Lucha Libre by Amber Sparks. Nice. There we go, Amber Sparks has got in some weaponry. Candlestick. Oh, right on the freaking dome on Witcher. No disqualifications in the temple. Amber Sparks has got Witcher. Gorilla press. Beautiful. Amber Sparks. Splash from the top. There we go. Into the cover. A uno. A dos. And a 2 count. Witcher kicks out. There we go. Here comes Witcher. Beautiful. Maybe not. Countered by Amber. Taking Witcher out. What in the world's this? My God, right on a dome. Watch your neck. My God. There's been a vicious side of Witcher recently. I do like it. Very lots. If you're not vicious, you're not winning matches. Simple. There is a different side to Witcher in this temple. I like the change in attitude. She just comes to the ring with a great entrance, comes into the ring and absolutely fucking beats the living shits out of the women. That's what you do in this temple. Beat up, win titles. And if you're not doing that in any efed, I don't know what to tell you. Pendle stick. Rapid candlesticks by Amber. No. This might be it though. Set out power bomb. Into the cover by Amber. 1, 2. Witcher does lose a match in this season. So that means with that win from Amber Sparks gets added to that Reina De Reinas Women's Championship match. That will now make it a 5 to survive. So at the pay-per-view at Opera Cup for the Reina De Reinas Championship, La Reina will defend against Irene Mercer, Witcher Toni Cox, Rachel Romero, and Amber Sparks, making it a 5 to survive match. Next episode, there will be a final qualifier to make it a 6 to survive, and that will be the Reina De Reinas Championship match at the pay-per-view. Special event, Opera Cup, very, very soon, probably at the end of July. Here we go. Next match will be a tag team match. Talking about the LWO Puerto Rican, they will be in tag team action right now against the Black Lotus Triad, as Bonnie Cobain and Danny Dominguez of the Puerto Rican LWO taking on Nicolita Choi and Kaya Yin of the Black Lotus Triad. Let's get into the second match of the evening. After this match, we will be taking a commercial break. There we go. Here comes Bonnie Cobain. There we go. Member of the LWO Puerto Rican side of things. It's Bonnie Cobain. There has been talk of bringing back those titles that we had in last season. World Tag titles for the men. Trios titles for the men. Yes, Bounty Hunter did retire them, but I've got a story where we can bring them back without even knowing. Same with the women's trios and tag titles. Open weight. Open the Underground Gate title will be returning soon. Don't forget we need to crown the Gift of the Gods champion with those medallions. World and Wonder of Underground women's singles belts. The briefcase will be turning into a championship, which will be a intergender. So the $1,000 briefcase from last season will turn into a championship, which will be the intergender $1,000 championship. So any woman or any man can win that title. Just need to book a 30 intergender roulette rumble for that. Probably at the next pay-per-view off after Opera Cup. And here comes Doni Dominguez, in fact. After this episode, I think I need to change the. I don't know if I can hear the crowd a little bit in my ear in these headphones I've got, but you'll have to let me know in the chat if you can hear the crowd a bit. At least you can hear me on commentary, so you can really. So only that matters, really. Me calling the action, you don't really need to hear the bloody crowd, really. But I put it on really low, like 30 or something, 40-ish for the crowd. Here comes a member of the Black Lotus Triad. Here comes Nicolita Choi. Black Lotus Triad. You saw the Black Lotus Triad face Andrew Dubs and Vipero last episode. This is the other two members. I think there is these two, those two we faced, Andrew Dubs, and then another two. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. 8 Black Lotus Triad members. Nicolita Choi. And then here comes the next member of the Black Lotus Triad. Yona Yin. It was meant to be Minatoya and Hayakashi in this match, but thought I'd use these other two members of the Black Lotus Triad because we did see Minatoya and Hayakashi already. Let's get into this singles match. LWO Puerto Rican side of things against the Black Lotus Triad. Here comes the pin by Nicolita Choi. Is that Totsi's daughter again? She's got no shoes on. Put some shoes on, your freaking feet stink, love. I think that was the same person. I think that's the same Black Lotus Triad member that was on last episode, I think. Yeah, it is the same. It's the same woman. Bloody hell, you've still not got no bloody shoes. Find some shoes. A knee strike. She's a good wrestler though. Even though that she doesn't have any shoes, she'd kick your ass. It does hurt more with no shoes on, trust me. Here we go, beautiful. We might add after that singles 2 out of 3 falls tables match, I might book another match. It will be a steel cage tag team match, escape. It will be the Black Lotus Triad in action. The other 2 members that we've not seen yet. There we go. Yaya Lin. From top rope. Beautiful knee strike into the face. Here comes Bonnie Cobain. She's a Bonnie Booger. There we go, nice. Into the cover by Bonnie. Not even a 1 count. There we go, now working on the arms of Bonnie Cobain. Right into the gut. My dear Lord. There we go. Bonnie Cobain. There we go. Nice. There we go. Here comes Bonnie. Bonnie Cobain. Into the corner. Oh, we get a tag. We do get a tag. Here comes Danny Dominguez. Beautiful tag team offense of the LWO. Puerto Rican side of the LWO. I think we'll see the Mexican side of the LWO next episode as Mia Guerrero takes on Witcher Toni Cox. Might make that match if Mia Guerrero can be successful against the Witcher Toni Cox. Next episode, she will be added into that 5 that will make it a 6 to survive main event of the women as we name the final competitor in that 6 to survive. So if Mia Guerrero can beat Witcher next episode, she will be added into that main event 6 to survive. That will feature Amber Extreme, Holly Henderson, Kayla Boo, Tammy, and that secret debut woman. There we go. Nicolita Choi from the top rope. Beautiful. There we go. This is probably the semi-main event of tonight. We still got that singles 2 out of 3 falls tables elimination. And that tag team escape the cage match still to come. Here comes Danny Dominguez. Nicolita Choi saw her go from that top rope. But the top rope, there we go, back handle. Into the cover by Danny Dominguez. Uno, and just an Uno. There we go. Danny Dominguez. Beautiful. Into the cover on Nikita Choi. 1, 2. Just the 2. Nikita Choi survives. What is this? What is this? Oh my God. Dani Dominguez. Go for a pin, woman. Oh no, I think she wants more. More punishment. Into the corner. Tags in Bonnie Cobain. Double team. There we go. What is Bonnie doing? Bonnie, what are you doing? You crazy woman. The streets of Puerto Rico. You know where she comes from? The streets of Puerto Rico. Fist fights everywhere. But I think Nicolita Choi is fighting back. Outside the ring we go. We're still outside. Inside the ring we go. What is Dani Dominguez doing? Putting Nicolita Choi back inside the ring. Very smart. Very, very smart. My God, knee strike. Right into the dome piece of Bonnie Cobain. There we go. What is this? Oh, knee strike maybe. Hit it, but hit that one. She hit that one. The death upon us. Oh, Dominguez saves Bonnie Cobain. Just a bit dazed after that. Death upon us kick. Nice kind of by Bonnie Cobain. Into the turnbuckle we go. Nice corner by Nicolita Choi. Is that Totsu's freaking daughter? It might be. Oh my God, working on the arms. Anyone with an eye patch kicks ass. I'm just saying. Oh, nice bulldog. This might be implications for the women's tag team titles, the Goddesses of Underground tag team titles when they return. They'll probably return at the Reina De Reinas Tag League. There we go, nice offense by Nicolita Choi. She's been in this match quite a while. Oh, here we go. My God, face. I'll have no face off. Face left after this match, I think. Bonnie Cobain and Nicolita Choi outside the ring. Is that the she just punched her right, she just kicked her right in the noonie, as they say. There you go, Nicolita Choi sizing up Bonnie Cobain. No, thinks about it, goes back inside the ring. Oh, backhand kick. Here we go, Bonnie Cobain. What is this? Bonnie Cobain, kip up. Beautiful. Kick right into the midsection. Chops, Legoa. Not the feet. Get off the feet. She needs to sell those bloody feet pictures on that OnlyFans. Here we go, tag in. Here comes the double team by the Puerto Rican LWO. Double superplex. There we go, Dani Dominguez. My God, right on the canvas there, on the apron. Referee is counting. 4 count. Get in the ring before it's a count out win. No, back inside the ring we go. Dani Dominguez. Nicolita Choi. Net breaker. There we go, working on the arms now. Beautiful, beautiful. Into the pin on Nicolita Choi. A 1, a 2, a kick out. This match has been pretty good. Tag team action. That's why We should have never retired the tag titles or the trio titles. Stupid bloody bounty hunter. Oh, this might be over though. What is this? What is this? Submission applied. The butterfly effect is on. Butterfly effect is on. And that is a tap out win. Bonnie Cabane and Domi Dominguez win this match. But who is up in the rafters or on the stage? Cameraman. 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 I can't see a fucking thing. Who the fuck is up in the rafters? I think that was Minatoya. I think that was the two other members that we've not seen yet. We'll see them in the main event in that Escape the Cage match. Let's get into the semi-main event. It's going to be Thomas Wolfe taking on John Covington in a 2 out of 3 falls tables match. Two out of 3 falls tables match. There we go. Let's get into tonight's main event. After the semi-main event, sorry. After this match, we'll be going for a commercial break. Here comes the big bad John Covington. Big bad John Covington coming to the ring for this 2 out of 3 falls tables match. And his opponent it's Thomas Wolfe. There comes the outlaw, Thomas Wolfe. Oh. Let's not do that again. The way to win this match, you have to put your opponent through a table twice. 2 out of 3 falls tables match is right now. There we go. Thomas Wolfe taking down the big man. Look at the size of John Covington. What a big bastard he is. Big boy. There we go. Outside the ring we go in this 2 out of 3 falls tables match. Who's going to win this semi-main event? We've still got that Escape the Cage match in the main event. After this match, we'll be going for a commercial break. We've got tables being set up by Thomas Wolfe. The table is set up. 2 out of 3 falls, don't forget. My God, look at the strength of this boy. Powerbomb. Into the table we go. This is going to be a quick elimination. No, nice counter by John Covington in this table's elimination. 2 out of 3 falls. There we go. These 2 big bastards, semi-main event. There we go. Powerbomb attempt. This is the first elimination. My God. It's 1 fall to John Covington in this table's elimination. This might be done. This might even be ending very quickly. No, nice corner by Thomas Wolfe. What in the world's Thomas Wolfe doing? Look at the size of this guy. These 2 big bastards. Don't forget we did have that 4-way tables elimination. And now this is a 2 out of 3 falls tables match. In the semi-main event, we still got that escape the cage match. Oh, beautiful. After this match, we're going to go for a commercial break. Don't forget that main event tonight. Escape the cage match. Here we go, Irish whip. Oh, my God. Here we go, setting up the table. This might be 2-0 to John Covington at this rate. There we go. John Covington is about to win this tables match 2 falls to 0, and I think he's about to do that with this choke slam. My God, John Covington wins this 2 out of 3 falls tables match. My goodness. My God. This guy's going to be a massive threat in this year's Opera Cup, I can tell you. And the winner of the match, John Covington. All right, after the main events, it's still yet to come. Tag team escape the cage match. So we'll see you in a few more minutes as we get into that commercial break. Commercial break, ladies and gents. I'll see you in a few more minutes.
Hello, my believers. This is Dario Cueto, the owner and promoter of Lucha Underground.
Dario Cueto! We haven't seen Dario Cueto this year in the temple!
I missed you. And of course you missed me too. But here I am. After all,
This is my temple!
I created this great temple of violence, and it's not the same without me. So, good to sit back again at my chair in my office. Although I really had to redecorate. There were all these stupid candles in here. Don't get me wrong. Katrina did a good job at keeping my seat warm for me. But I'm the rightful owner of this.
That's me! And I'm in charge now! I'm in a cafe!
And at the end of the day, this is a business, and you need a business mastermind to keep bringing the violence into my temple.
Here's your chance to get rich or die trying.
For example, Aztec warfare was great. But I made it amazing. Did you see the monster Matanza Cueto? My baby brother has proved he's the pinnacle of violence. Pure violence they will have never seen before. And I have to admit, to Rey Mysterio, which shows the greatness of my lucha underground. Even the most famous luchador in the world wants to prove himself in my ring. But for the record, Rey, the believers were cheering much louder for me. So, good luck to you, Rey. And to everyone else, because my path is here. We're just getting started. What am I planning now? You will have to watch and see. I might kick it off with a new trio storyline. And many more surprises. And of course, some very unique opportunities.
Anything goes!
How do I know? Well, because I'm Darío Cueto.
My friends are here, and they're hungry. What else is new? Sure, they're not little kids anymore, but they still want a snack that's fun. That's why they're not getting regular old chicken fingers. They're getting finger blasters!
Introducing Finger Blasters. Blast your fingers into our unique sauce containers filled with honey, tangy barbecue, or salt and vinegar.
Finger blasting is the best. Finger blasting is the perfect thing to hold them over until they're ready to move on to something more serious, like dinner.
Try one finger at a time.
Yum.
2 fingers.
Okay.
And then, if everybody's cool with it, work up to 3.
Yep. Two's good. For now.
I'll take what I can get. Finger blasting is fun with friends.
But if my friends aren't around, I'll just finger blast myself.
Nice! Don't be a food. Surprise the crew by dipping into 2 sauces at once.
Whoa, that's a shocker. Let's be real. They're teens. They're gonna be snacking. I feel safe knowing it's under my roof rather than behind some movie theater or in the woods. So get a general sense of what your kids are putting in their bodies and help them get finger blasted!
Finger Blasters, from the makers of Circle Jerky.
Hello, my name is Darío Cueto. I'm the owner and promoter of Lucha Underground.
Be careful what you wish for. Everything in my temple has a price.
Almost 10 months ago, I told you that I had opened my doors to the best fighters from all over the world to either kick ass or get their ass kicked. And that is exactly what happened. I told you that this is not a stadium where children can cheer for their heroes. Did I lie about that? No. I told you this is a temple, my temple, where we would honor ancient traditions like courage, athleticism, and my personal favorite, violence. Did the Jefe steer you wrong? No. But despite the millions of believers who have witnessed my brilliance,
Will be no disqualification!
there are millions more who doubted me. Observers who claim that they know what happens behind my temple doors.
There's the boss. There's the names.
Luchadores who say that they're worth more bucks than what I'm offering to pay when they don't have the huevos to compete in my ring.
$100,000!
And fans who cry that they're sick of authority figures. Well, newsflash, Darío Cueto is the ultimate authority figure, and there's nothing you can do about it.
You don't want to lose your mask. I suggest that you forget that you were ever friends.
I am the man who has brought change to professional wrestling and made it exciting again. I have offered unique opportunities and equal opportunities. And now, I offer you the greatest spectacle in the world of underground fighting. I call it Ultima Lucha. This is in your granddaddy's wrestling show.
Fail themselves.
I made one more promise to you. After Ultima Lucha, there will be no more doubters. Be there, because because it will be the greatest night in the history of Lucha Libre.
The demons that haunt Ian Hodgkinson return in the incarnation of the one they call Vipero.
Man, it's just the beginning. How do I know? Well, because I'm very Puerto.
Hey, did you guys hear about what happened to the third graders?
No, what?
Some mean bullies broke into their lockers and stole all their lunches.
Guys, you know who this sounds like a job for?
Ready?
Finger rings on! The Finger Ring Friends, pint-sized heroes who use the power of their magical finger rings for justice. Now, if you love Finger Ring Friends, you probably always wanted to be a finger ring yourself. Well, now you can.
Mine's not larger. Mine's a flashlight. Mine smells like cinnamon. Smell.
Each kit comes with 3 rings, each with their own ability. You could give your mom a surprise finger ring. You could give a stranger a finger ring. You could even give the dog a finger ring. Now your favorite show can go wherever you do. You can meet fingering friends in gym class, fingering friends at parties, and even fingering friends in the back seat of the family car. So get a moving and get a fingering.
Fingering friends.
Let's get into the main event of the evening. It's the Black Lotus Triad against Andrew Dubs and Vipero in a 2-on-2 tag team Escape the Cage match. There we go. These are the 2 Black Lotus Triad members that we've not seen yet. Escape the Cage main event of the evening. The Black Lotus Triad against the Reptile Tribe. Reptile Tribe did lose to Devin Lynn and Astar Hume in a tag team open challenge that Devin Lynn issued, in where Andrew Dubs and Vipero answered but still lost the match. But tonight they will be facing 2 other members of the Black Lotus Triad in a tag team Escape the Cage match. Main event of the evening. If you are tuning into the temple, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, hit that bell for all notifications. Once you're hitting that bell, we will ring ours. Cage match, main event. There we go. Here comes Mia Toya of the Black Lotus Triad. These 2 members we've not seen yet. We've seen Amber, we've seen Astai Hume, Devin Lynn. We did see the other members that lost to the Puerto Rican LWO tonight in Nicolita Choi and Yarlan Lin. And now this is the 8th members of the Black Lotus Triad. We've seen every single Black Lotus Triad member now in the temple. They'll be taking on Andrew Dubs and Vipero in a Escape the Cage match. Main event. This is the second time the Black Lotus Triad against Andrew Dubs and Vipero will be main event, but it will be inside that steel cage. Escape the cage. Only way to win is escaping that cage. And here comes Andrew Dubs of the Reptile Tribe. forget, next episode will be the final time you're going to impress me. We have booked every single person in the temple. Next episode we will have booked everyone. Everyone's been on these cards in the last 4 episodes. Every single person on the active roster have been on the shows. All these 4 weeks is technically to impress me to get into next month's Opera Cup tournament. Here we go, Vipero. Here we go, let's get into this main event of the evening. Escape the Cage. The Black Lotus Triad against the Reptile Tribe inside the steel cage. Main event of the evening. Here we go, what in the world? There we go, but breaker by Andrew Dubs in this Escape the Cage. There we go, nice kick right into the face of Andrew Dubs. Ass kick by Andrew Dubs. Nice kick by Minatoya. The Black Lotus Triad. There we go. Vipero's about to escape the cage immediately. He wants to get the fuck out of there. He wants to get the fuck out of there quick. There we go, Minatoya. Trying to get Vipero. I think, why is Vipero leaving Andrew Dubs to the dogs? I ain't got a clue. There we go. Cameraman. What the fuck are you doing, cameraman? There we go, the cameraman. Hey, cameraman. There we go. Vipero has escaped the cage. How's it going, Vipero? You just left your tag team partner alone. No reply? Okay, fair enough. There we go, I think. Black Lotus Triad. Is that Minatoya? I think Minatoya's getting escape. There we go. Minatoya is about to escape the cage in this main event. Whereas Andrew Dubs is on the canvas. I think Minatoya is about to escape the cage. And she has escaped. How's it going? You alright? How's it going? There we go. Oh, nice drop kick. There we go, submission applied. Cameraman's having a field day. Cameraman's having a field day tonight. There we go. This Escape the Cage match continues. There we go. Andrew Dubs working on the neck of Hayakashi. Who is going to win this Escape the Cage match? Reptiles or the Black Lotus Triad? Don't forget, the Reptile Tribe of Vipero and Andrew Dubs did lose a tag team match to Devin Lynn and Asta Hume. But I think Andrew Dubs is about to escape. He is about to escape. Oh. Hayakashi is about to stop Andrew Dubs. This cameraman, I don't know what the cameraman's doing. There we go. My God. There we go. Hiroshi Goroshi on the knees. There we go. I think the Black Lotus Triad is going to be 2-0 against the Black Lotus Triad. But Andrew Dubs stops Hayakashi. There we go. Hayakashi is Andrew Dubs is about well to escape. Andrew Dubs is about to escape the cage and win it for the Reptiles. And we do have a winner in this Escape the Cage match. Reptiles beat the Black Lotus Triad. There we go. The winners of this match, of this Escape the Cage match, Andrew Dubs and Vipero. That does it for tonight's episode of Underground. This has been episode 3. This has been the return to the temple in the year 3025. I have been your announcer. I have been your commentator for the night. I am Temple Place. We'll see you guys on the next one. And if you are tuning in to the temple late, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, hit that bell for all notifications. And whilst you're hitting that bell, we will ring ours. See you guys on the next one. Ta-ra for now.